Going through their little...
Actually,
No,
they're trained them from day one. Sit down in the
They're
corner.
crate trained, actually.
And so when it's bedtime, they actually go into their crate. But now at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's when they're yelping and they want to come out. They want to go potty. They want to eat.
And we are so adorable.
Especially this one.
Yeah.
She's able to climb like on the couch, but she gets stuck. She can't go down. So 5 in the morning, she wakes us up like a rooster.
She can jump up there, but she can't get down.
Little belly, Boo, boo, boo.
Want some water?
Yeah, you want to
Don't block her from drinking, woman. What's wrong with you?
She got it. Cool.
There you
Oh
go.
my god, guys, they are so adorable.
So I have a question. Both their parents are toy chihuahuas. She and her brother are the smallest ones from the litter.
Could it be a teacup?
Could she be a teacup?
You can have
Is
some
that possible?
of tea bags. Teacups.
Teacups.
You can too.
You didn't hear that, son. Sit down.
But you can tell the different size of them too. That's pretty dramatic.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So there was
Teacup.
4 in the litter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't all the little puppies make it?
All of them.
Yeah.
They did?
Absolutely.
We didn't think she was going to make it because she was so small. And I am
Yeah.
the one that helped deliver and cut the umbilical
You did,
cord and
huh?
all that.
Oh.
But she was really strong. Like
How long was Mama giving birth for?
from 4 in the afternoon till about 1 in the morning.
Yeah, no, it definitely can be a little dramatic.
And it was
to
her
go through
first
that.
time.
Her
so-
first time, so she was like scared.
So guys, they're definitely, so now that they're 8 weeks of age, we're going to start their little puppy series, okay?
Okay.
And so they need 3 series of shots. So they're going to get the distemper bordetella here today.
Right.
Cool.
In 3 weeks, you'll do another distemper parvo. By 3 weeks, let's wait a month for their next booster since you came right at the 8 weeks.
Right.
Because their second set, they actually get their rabies vaccine. Now, it's
They get
dependent-
Fargo today, though?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's dependent on how big they are for that second set. I don't like to put too many
Yeah.
together.
I'm worried
They're
about her, yeah.
This tiny, you know?
Yeah.
So what I always say for the first set of the shot, they always need their distemper parvo because it's the parvo we're most worried about.
Right.
Now, the question is do we give her the little bordetella on top of the distemper parvo? I try to space them out as much as I can. I would rather give them 1 shot today and then get a booster when they come
Right.
back.
Well, I'll trust you because, listen, I Google search everything before I come.
Yeah.
And there's good things and bad things on everything, but people speak very highly of you.
Oh,
and
that's good to hear, man.
And so I'll trust your
Yeah.
word on...
So it's true, guys. I mean, you just don't want to overdo it with these.
No,
animals, You know what I
absolutely.
mean? And so what I'll do for you guys is we'll do the distemper parvo for them together.
There's an earthquake. Son, please sit down for a minute.
4
Okay,
meals
so we're
of
gonna
meals
do-
for 3 series
So
of shots? What
She's not getting parvo or something on top of the parvo or something? I'm not very clear.
No, it's good. So the combination vaccine we have is distemper parvo. It's kind of a 2 thing in one. It's actually 4 things in
Right.
one. And then you have a separate bordetella. So that's what this vaccine
Right.
is. The bordetella vaccine in of itself isn't a terribly risky vaccine.
Right.
Unlike your rabies vaccine, I
Right.
get a lot of dogs, young and old, that will get the flu-like symptoms, act
Right.
under the weather. When
Right.
they're this tiny, you don't want them to get
Do
sick
that.
like
Yeah,
that,
no,
right?
no.
And so I try to be a purist as much as possible and
Right.
separate these out. I know with these vaccine exams and coming back that frequent, it kind of increased the overall cost of getting them through their vaccines.
Right.
And so, but I do try to not overdo it. What I do for you guys, since I'm recommended medically to spit these out, whenever we come back for a booster to get the bordetella, I waive that exam for you. I'm not charging you extra
Right.
to come see me. I'm just spacing them out a little bit more.
Cool.
And
Baby,
so,
turn that off all the way.
so ideally, when I see you, so instead of waiting a full month to come back to get the rabies vaccine,
Mhm.
then what I do is I get you back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
To
okay.
just do the bordetella by itself, nothing else.
Okay.
And then we'll hear how we're doing, see how we're growing, and that type of thing. There
Cool.
Too. All right, honey. So we're just doing 1 poke in your booty today.
She is so excited. Look at her. She can't stop
So,
shaking.
just let me just ask you one more thing. So, are those 2 shots they're not getting today, or they
So
are?
They're not. They're not going to get these
Right.
today. Yeah, that's the bordetella.
Right.
This, what I have right here.
So we
is
have to
called-
come back in 2 weeks
Right.
for the bordetella.
And I'll waive that exam, and then we'll just charge for the vaccine.
Right.
Okay.
But am I paying for the vaccine today too? No. Okay.
No, I'll leave that to you guys. All right, a little poke right here in the left booty, guys. It's a tiny little needle. My goodness. There we go.
Oh my gosh, she's doing so well. She's even giving
So
kisses.
I know.
She's a
Little
love
bubble.
bug.
Little
You're
bubble.
such a
little
good
bubble.
girl.
We're gonna rub it in. Rub
Oh,
it
you're gonna
in.
whine afterwards?
I'm
Look what
sorry.
y'all do.
Good
She
job.
did good though.
She
She
did
did
good. So there's
super
a little
good.
bump right there on her little side. It's gonna go
All
down
right.
over the next couple of days. Okay.
So what's the difference? Like, with my dog, because I had a poodle a couple years ago, and we always get the
Nathan.
animals vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
So for the first shot, every shot they did was
Yeah.
like right here,
In the neck, yeah.
So what that
and
is,
they put the chip right there too.
So we do the same type of chip. The injection they give between the shoulders, that's the Bordetella. It used to come in an injectable form, but now there's a nicer form that comes in the oral that we do here. In the oral form, you'll see is called BronchoShield. Okay, so this is your Bordetella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Before, there was only the injectable or the one you had to put in their nose as a intranasal vaccine. I don't know if you've ever seen that happen where a vet shoving liquid up their nose.
Yeah.
That was the old Bordetella vaccine.
Oh, okay.
It's good for a whole year with
chemical.
one shot, which is nice. So
Cool.
the distemper parvo, though, they have to get 3 series to last a full year.
Gotcha,
That's the
gotcha.
thing.
My wife's a big YouTuber too, and she has a big following, so
Yeah,
we'll give
that's
you a good.
awesome. No, thank you. guys.
Everyone will see how awesome you are.
Yeah, honey, work with
And
that
then
and stuff.
deworming. I know we were kind of talking a little bit about you have the mom and dad. You've had them for quite a while.
Yeah, they're all my dogs are indoor dogs.
Good.
They're potty
all-
trained on a puppy pad, so
Yeah.
they don't go out. Even though we have a backyard,
Yeah.
they
I
refuse
don't
to go
trust
out
people,
there anyway.
especially with small
So
dogs, they come and take them and
Oh,
stuff.
I've
so.
seen that horror
yeah,
story.
so they're indoor. They
Yeah.
don't go out of the house. They don't like to go out anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about the deworming right now.
It's true, guys. I mean, when you talk to veterinarians, we all get very nervous about an dewormed dog
Right.
because of the chances of kids catching things, right?
Right.
There's even a story of a vet who got in trouble because he didn't talk about worms and the puppy had it and gave it to the kid.
Right. Right.
And so I get just educational wise, just kind of talk about it with you.
Right.
It's true when you look at breeding and kind of the breeders kind of that do this every
Environment.
day, they deworm them at 2, 4, and 6 weeks of age, and we do the last dewormer at 8 weeks to make sure they didn't come home with anything. You guys' situation is different. We're not at some puppy mill or anything like
Right.
that.
And we're not breeders. It just
Yeah.
accidentally happened.
Yeah.
So
And so what I do to kind of say let's not over medicate them, not over treat them, is I just run a fecal sample from
Gotcha.
any of them in the house. Just bring a poop sample from one of the pups,
Yep.
and we run it. Right? If one has them, they all
All
have
have it,
them.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then so we just we'll send you home with a little container. We're
Gotcha.
open 7 days a week. You just drop off the poop. We run a sample. It's like $37. We'll make sure you know before. And then we'll know, okay, so we don't need to deworm. You guys were right. There's nothing there. If we find something,
Yeah, we
then there's
know.
a whole kind
No.
of...
so is it
I think
$37 per poop?
So that's what I say. Do one poop, and that's everyone's
That's
poop.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
if one has it, they all have it.
That's the
Okay,
way to
got
have
it.
kind of
Okay.
set that.
I thought it
Who
was
would you
per poop.
assume- who would, like the mom, the dad, would that be a better
I
one,
would
or
get a
the
puppy.
puppy?
I would
Okay.
get a puppy because they're
Okay.
the ones who are going to start showing it
Gotcha.
before the parents do. Because there are
Gotcha.
some dogs who will be carriers and not shed, and so
Gotcha.
that's when they can transplant to the placenta and get the puppies.
Right.
implanted,
Makes sense.
Well, good guys.
Okay,
All right.
time for my baby.
Yeah, look at the big one over there.
Son, I need
So
my
you got
baby.
that.
Just put it under Ladybug.
Yeah. So guys, Maria did pull that up, and it is $42 for the fecal. And so whatever timeline for you guys.
Yeah, if we can get the sample
Yeah.
thing to take.
Part of today. Oh, I gotta see.
No, I'm not giving you my dog.
Part of today.
I'm charging
guys.
for this one too.
Part of today, though, guys, you get a free trial of health insurance. Has anyone ever
Yeah,
talked to
she
you
told
guys
us about it, and
trying
she's sending the email to us.
Just click on the link.
Yeah, we're
It's a
gonna-
free 30 days. When they're this young, there's no pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
We do have a little bit of a hernia on her belly. Did you guys see that at all?
No.
No.
So what I want you to do...
Hernia?
Here, Maria, can you show them the little belly there?
On this one?
Yeah. So what we're going to do, guys, so Maria's going to show you. So this little bump
Oh,
right
yeah.
here, see that bump?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where the little umbilical cord was a little short there. And so that little bump there is called a hernia. Let's see, we don't have one here. So that's the little belly button,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
nothing there. So I do feel a little bit of a squish there, okay? So these hernias, over time as they grow, this is the question of how big does it get.
Right.
If it stays that side, I'm not too worried about it. We will fix those hernias at the time of their spay or their neuter if it's
Okay.
a boy. And so just feel that squishiness.
Just keep an
okay?
eye on it.
If
And will you
feel-
check as we bring
Yeah,
it back?
Absolutely. Every couple of weeks we're going to
If everything goes well, will it just go away? Like go smaller and go away? Or it's
So
always
either
going to
stay
be there?
that size or get bigger,
There
right?
you go. So usually a scar will form and keep it still. But if you can still push things up and in, then
Yeah,
I
that's
worry
not
if
good.
it gets bigger, things can come through.
Okay.
Okay. But
We'll keep
nothing
an
too
eye on
scary.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So is it my fault for cutting it too
No.
short? Or
Oh, it's just a little connective
Just
tissue.
Okay.
So Maria?
I was just helping the mom because it was
Oh,
the
no.
first time and she had no
Absolutely.
idea what she
No,
was
they're all
doing.
hands-on. All right, guys. Well, look at you. There is such dramatic
Do you want some water
difference,
too,
huh?
baby?
I'm telling you. Listen,
This is my dog Loki, by the way.
Loki,
That's
huh?
my personal dog.
You want some?
she raps bigger than her.
I know, right? Oh, baby, you don't have to shake like that, huh? How are the colors of the other ones that you have at home?
Very similar.
They're similar.
Yeah, she's the only one that came out solid black and
Yeah.
with the brown feet.
Uh-huh.
All the rest came out black
Yeah,
and white.
looking like her.
Yeah.
Black and white.
But one came out looking like a Dalmatian with brown,
Yeah.
black spots all around her.
So crazy how different they can
Yeah.
look.
Exactly.
Good, guys. And we'll do a complimentary little toenail trim too today to take those
Oh,
little
cool.
sharp ones
Thank you.
down. Yeah, no problem. Let's take a listen to you.
Are you scared too now?
Good. Heart sounds good, guys. So I'm just checking for any congenital problems, anything that they could have been born with.
Yeah.
So far, everything's looking
Yeah.
really
Knock
good.
on wood.
We got healthy pups.
For not ever doing this before, not knowing, we did really well.
Oh, it's
But
it's a learning curve.
She babied the shit out
Oh,
of
I
Mama.
babied them.
So,
And-
yeah,
Yeah.
like they should be. you
Ice
know?
cream, like the doggy ice cream during labor
The
and all
whole
that
thing,
spoiling
yeah.
stuff.
Take a look
Yeah.
at your booty.
We lived at PetSmart for a
I
while.
bet you did.
I literally stayed up till 5 in the morning to make sure the mom and the babies were okay.
No, it's true, guys. Good, our little vulva looks good down there. All right, guys, so we're healthy too.
Yeah,
So
you
we're
have a
gonna
perfect
get the
butt.
little booty poke, and then we'll get their little toenail trims. Any big questions for me, guys, while you're here? Boop.
No, not really.
Oh.
Okay, I know you feel
Little
a
poke,
little
little
bit.
poke, little poke.
It's a
Jackie.
little cold, I know.
Good
Oh,
girl.
baby.
Yay. You did it, my
Out
love.
of your experience seeing them this small, what do you anticipate her size being?
Oh, if we were a true teacup, we're gonna be a tiny little thing. I mean,
So
I've
like
seen-
maybe another pound or two and that's it?
I've seen them that small.
Stay in.
Normally, what I'm seeing is more like a 5
Right.
pounder or a 6 pounder.
For a
Right.
teacup?
An average.
for an
Oh,
average
okay.
dog,
Now,
yeah.
teacups, they're at the lower
I'll
end of
do a
that.
Ladybug too. We'll
All
be
right.
back with
All
our
the other dogs seem like they're growing every day.
Are you
but
clipping
she
their nails?
doesn't.
Yeah,
She
I'll be
just
back
stays
with
the
them,
same
okay?
tiny
Thank
little-
you.
Yeah, no problem. We'll be
She's
right
a
back.
cute. Oh my god, look at that little.
She
thing
looks
right
like a
there.
teacup.
She does. She really does. Now, guys, the big thing you'll hear about these little tiny ones too is their low blood sugar, right? Hypoglycemia is a big concern if they're not eating. How often are they eating at home? Are you
Twice a day.
I would feed them an extra little meal in between, especially for the
Well,
little
they
one
get
there.
treats.
Good. Little
Yeah.
food throughout the
And
day.
then we
Training
mix the
treats
hard
and
food with the
wet
soft
food.
food.
Good. So definitely, extra calories when they're small is a good idea.
Yep.
I've had a handful of my little teacup chihuahuas, or the smaller ones, where
Right.
they can't keep their blood sugar high
Right.
enough.
We feed
long
her
enough
separate from the other dogs
Good.
just
to
because
make sure.
she eats and she's so tiny and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's a great eater.
Yeah, and to make sure that she actually gets the right amount
Amount,
because
she
the
gets
other
the
ones
right
are
amount.
real pigs.
Yeah.
They'll push her out. The
Yeah.
window,
They sit in the bowl so she can't come to it. They'll literally sit in the bowl, the three of them, all sit in the bowl and they eat and then she can't get to it. So.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you're separating her. But it's true, guys. If you notice that we're wobbly on our feet, we're acting drunk, then that means that their sugar's too low. Okay.
Gotcha.
One thing I like for you guys to have at home is pancake syrup, Karo syrup,
got
any
that.
simple sugars.
Yeah.
All you do is you
On your
put some
finger?
on your finger and rub it in their mouth.
Gotcha.
They don't have to swallow it. It gets absorbed in their gums.
Yeah.
I thought
It's-
sweets will make them blind, or is it just chocolates?
Ooh, chocolate's bad.
Yeah,
that's the
we don't
caffeine
give them
very low.
chocolates, but I
But-
thought just any sweet, period.
No, they need the sugar when they're this small.
Oh.
Now, you
Yeah,
wanna
we don't give them sugar. We
overdo
didn't
it.
know that. We don't give sugar.
So what there's a product it's called NutriCal. Have you guys heard of this one before? Let me pull it up. Let me show you. I'm a big fan of Chewy.com. There's a lot of things that
Yeah, I
you
go to
guys can
Chewy
do.
a lot.
Good. I'm glad you have an account there because it's not expensive. It's a sugary solution, like a paste, like a toothpaste, and you just glob some on your finger, and I would have some at home.
We'll order some tonight.
And I'll print you a little handout of what I'm kind of talking about. It's only $9 for a little while, $10 there.
Oh, cool.
And what it is, it's just a highly sourced
Hold on, let me see.
sugar. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Let me take a pic. Yeah,
Yeah.
record it.
I recorded so that people could see it too.
Yeah, so get that for you guys and read over the handout I have about the blood sugar. It's just too common to see these little toy breed dogs. If they miss breakfast or miss dinner,
Right.
that sugar gets too low.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. They're part of our family, so we
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
want to make sure
And
We
so-
want to make sure that they're okay.
So think about the sugars. I'm gonna see you back in 2 weeks. Let's try to get the fecal from one of them sent in just to drop off. Try to get a morning poop, nothing overnight type of thing.
Gotcha.
Fresh is better.
Gotcha.
We process them here in the hospital. We look for roundworms, whipworms, all those things
Everything.
that people can get. And so that's just one time we do that. If we find anything, we deworm everyone, including the mom and dad. Just
And how much was that again?
40.
Yeah, for the test, 45,
Let's see,
I think.
it goes-
41?
41, I don't know.
I think he said
I
41.
can't remember. Let's see.
No, first he said 37 and then raised it on us.
Yeah,
No, I'm
right.
kidding.
Got you. So it's 42, guys.
42?
And so you'll hear, I saw the little handouts here for the wellness plan. They try to help you guys kind of keep the cost down with these puppy shots. I already discount these exams because I'm getting you more frequent than most vets do, just to be extra safe. But anything that you guys have questions about, I'm here Sunday through Wednesday. I'm always available.
Do you have a
especially
card
the
by
one-
chance?
Yeah, there's one up front there.
Alright.
Just grab one for me, and then
We have another Chihuahua female. I want to bring her in to get her shots. But then we have a cat that concerns me because I have a male and a female. They're both in heat. So we have to constantly keep them separated.
And not only that, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he likes to spray the house and then he attacks her constantly.
Yeah,
like
he's been.
his hormones are way out there right now.
He's been doing shit he's never done. We moved to a new house, so that could be it too. Because I know they don't
Like a
that.
bigger house, but
he's
he
been
doesn't. Yeah.
spraying, and he never did that before.
Yeah.
So we went out hiking one time into a national park here, and we found this cat in a bush. Like
Kitten.
someone dumped him out there.
Like maybe 3
and
weeks
it was
old.
dehydrated. It was dying. So we took him to a vet.
Yeah.
They gave us this milk that we had to feed him in a bottle. So we brought him back to life.
yeah.
So now he's there, but he's kind of like wild. It seems like I don't know if it comes out.
He might
of
have
him or-
something like some kind of mix.
Some of these feral kitty cats too, whenever you're bottle feeding them, they become very aggressive as they get older.
Yeah, as he got
You don't
older.
know if his
As a
mom-
baby, he was
yeah.
fine,
Yeah.
but now that he's a year old, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is, he follows my daughter around the house like a dog.
That's-
My daughter can call him by name and he comes to her. I've never seen that in my
Yeah,
life.
he sleeps with her. He's
Yep.
constant. That's her cat. I
mean,
can't get rid of
there-
him.
there's no room that she goes into, he's not right there next to her. It's crazy.
Let me show you this thing, guys. It's kind of more holistic-y type of approach for aggression. You'll hear about these little diffusers they have. I have had it really work in some of my kitty cats, but some of them it's like, did we do anything?
Right.
But it's kind of a natural, pleasing pheromone for kitties.
Gotcha.
It's not that you're chasing around trying to spray them with things. It's a plug-in, and it's a diffuser. It treats
It's
up
not
to
like
a
catnip
certain-
that gets them all wild, right?
No, this is supposed to be the feel-good stuff.
Gotcha.
Now, for some of my kitty cats, they get too stressed out. They'll start going outside the litter box.
What about
You know,
CBD? Do you agree with
So-
that? Disagree with it?
the problem with CBD is that we don't know the dose.
Right.
We don't have
Sure.
the legality to say, here's a certain dose, let me see
Right.
if it works or not. There's no,
There's no testing for
you
that yet.
can't. It's federally illegal. And
To
so,
test on animals?
no, to test any CBD products.
Please sit
the
down. Don't
government
do that.
doesn't
Sit
let
down.
the vets even play with that stuff.
Why? If it's legal.
I know.
You can go in. You know that you don't even have to have a. You can go into a cigarette shop and buy CBD marijuana.
Oh, just off the counter.
Off the counter, yeah.
I've seen it.
That's crazy.
I wish. I mean, I come from the cancer treatment world. I
So all
wasn't-
these pet places you see that are selling CBD, that's not.
they can get in trouble by the state board. I ran into this a couple of months ago.
I'm so glad I asked you.
No, it's true. And believe me, my heart, I want to help them. I want to calm them. I want
Right.
to take the pain
But
away.
the right way.
The right way. And legality, I called the board and said, can we talk about CBD products? We know THC is toxic in animals, but do we have an open platform to even look into it?
Right.
And their answer is no.
Yeah. Wow.
I cannot, as a licensed veterinarian in the state of Nevada, say, here's a product, use it.
Wow.
And so,
There's all these pet places that are prescribed or given CBD for animals, and it says right on the thing, animal CBD.
it's true. I was up at in Colorado before moving to here when all this
Same
stuff
thing,
initially became legal, recreational wise, and I treat cancer for
Right.
it too. And so a lot of this was compassionate use. We
Right.
reached for it.
Right.
I have seen some dogs over sedated with it. I've seen some
Right.
dogs get some GI side effects, and cats included,
Right.
to enough where we didn't feel safe about adding it into a chemo protocol or
Right.
cancer protocol.
Wow.
But even now, when I hear this from the state board, it's like, I can't even say it's safe to use.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I would have thought FDA or whatever they do for animals would have checked that out. And,
No, so
Wow.
it's that gray areas. Now, so I do. I mean, pheromones, these type of
Those are good.
Yeah,
Those are
they
good.
are. There's no been reported side effects with any of these things.
Did you get the name of that so I can look it up?
Yeah, and so definitely, guys. I mean, aggression, intact male cats. I've heard all types of crazy stories where these cats get kind of ornery and
Right.
attacky and kind of
Right.
get a little.
Especially when he tries to dominate her
Aggressive,
constantly.
yeah.
On top of her, and he bites her neck and holds her down into the ground. Like,
Like
I
she
don't know why he does that.
screams and cries and
Do y'all plan on getting him neutered at
Yeah,
all?
that's-
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
he's
my
got
question
one.
was. I
Okay,
wanted to know
Yeah,
what.
Would that calm him down? Would that?
Yeah.
absolutely. So part of that is that testosterone surge, is
Yeah.
that hormone surge, right?
Right.
When they're a year old, it's kicking, right?
Right.
And so neutering is a surgery, right? But it's a pretty routine surgery.
Is that the best option for now?
Cat
Okay.
neuters take about 5 minutes to do. They're under anesthesia, of course, fully intubated.
Is
the
it
whole
laser
thing.
or is it?
Scalpel?
Scalpel.
Yeah. But it's a very quick and seamless procedure.
Right.
And I have kept cats in their same home since they haven't been so aggressive after the neuter. So there's quality of life things that I start to go through that.
Yeah, I'm gonna set
yeah.
an appointment.
Turn it
I
down
just
a little
don't.
bit,
I want to
please.
go home because I got it for the cat too.
Oh yeah, no.
So I'm gonna go home and see what plans are gonna best.
Yeah,
but
what options
I need
we
to set
have
up
for it.
within the next week or two because I'll know in a day or two which I want to
Yeah,
do.
guys.
But I need to set up the cat to get neutered.
Yeah.
Whether I
Like,
do
there
this
is no
or
ifs
we
and
just
buts,
pay
like,
straight
we
up
have
do
to.
it. We have to do it.
No, I
Yeah.
got you guys.
Will that stop him doing his spray too thing?
It's supposed to lessen it. To stop it completely. Oof, sometimes I ask too much for that
Right,
procedure,
right.
but I've seen a dramatic improvement in their behavior.
Like we
I would
even
think so,
went
too,
because
yeah.
we tried so many different things. We even went and got the very tall purchase with it.
$150 cat fur.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
like
fucking expensive, and it's just wooden
Wooden
carpet.
carpet,
I'm like,
right.
dude, I'm in the wrong business. I really am.
he likes to hang out on that a lot.
Yeah.
So that kind of like keeps him away from
And
her
we
and
got
helps
them
out.
each their own, so that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
in
could
two
be on
different
one corner,
rooms.
one could be on the other one.
There's a cool website too. Let me show you guys. It's from the Ohio State University. It's called the Feline Initiative. It's ran by the vet school there. Let's just do Feline Initiative.
Damn, how long does it take to cut nails?
They're probably moving all around.
Here you go, guys.
No, it's I try to do it too, and it,
Take a picture.
I don't
Look at
have
this guy.
patience.
So here is a good little link. It has a whole bunch of little handouts over it because it's a very common problem that I hear from cats' aggression behavioral issues.
Right.
And they've gone to the extra length and really made some good handouts for you guys. A lot of this is going to talk about inappropriate urination, defecation, the litter box
I'm gonna do that when
problem.
I get home.
So read it over that.
I
There's some
definitely
good
will.
little hints and
I
stuff. It's going to
definitely
Cool.
talk about the pheromones and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And off the record,
Yeah.
they don't say very nice things about the owner of this place, but they do say very nice things about you and that you know what you're doing. So I
This is my
appreciate it.
passion in life, right? I went to that school for many years.
No, I mean we're happy so far.
Yeah, absolutely. But I
And
want you to
we've-
know that they actually
We've gone
speak
to
highly.
another vet, and they actually killed my chameleon.
Oh, shoot.
She was pregnant.
Oh, shit. Oh,
But
Yeah.
we appreciate you.
No problem, guys. It's been a joy working with you. And
Look,
here's
she
the-
heard me
See
when
you
I
in 2
said it,
weeks,
right?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, and then we'll waive the exam just the board to tell her, okay?
Cool.
All right,
See you in
guys.
2 weeks.
Have a great day, okay?
Thank you so much.
Take some good pictures, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys, I gotta say goodbye to you, huh? Yeah. All right, guys, take it easy.
Thank
Do we
you.
get paperwork or anything, or what do we do?
All right.
Nothing for